What's up, Pisces? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anishka. I finally have what you all been wanting to hear, what you all have been thinking, what you all have been downloading. The intuitive message, the energy of the transits, and the manifesting action to put this all into place. You are also witnessing the evolution of Anishka, no longer hiding behind a label. I want to share with you how I traded a 7-figure business creating jewelry for a soul-led blueprint as an intuitive, creative, spiritual, psychic entrepreneur mentor. I'm creating my own lane. I don't need to ask for permission. In this space, we don't ask for permission to announce the upgrade. Going into Capricorn season, this is where we start building. This is a moment where your elevation from the student to the teacher becomes undeniable. You're shifting your vibration this month from being of service to being the CEO, unbothered, of your own empire, like going into maybe entrepreneurship. Or if you're working with the team, you're now going to become the leader of the team. You're going to get the precision to strategically plan your exit into a new frequency with confidence in what your mind is currently downloading. Like there's a lot of downloads going on right now. There's a lot. And it's like your highest self downloads. Your self is speaking to you in real time. Like, no, I'm not putting up with this. No, I see that. No, I'm no longer compromising for this. And you're not waiting. Every urge that you will be feeling this month or through this energy, you have to write. If you have to paint, if you have to build, if you have to communicate, is leading you toward the most powerful version of your existence. I don't think you're ready for this energy that I know that a lot of you are feeling right now in January. We haven't even peaked at Saturn in Aries or Neptune in Aries. This is just the energy of going direct. You're now applying all of these lessons from Saturn in Pisces. It's leading you, like I said, into the most powerful version of your existence. But with this Mercury and Sagittarius transit, it's ruled by Jupiter. So you are gifted with this sight. You will see trends and strategies before they even happen. You're also becoming like the CEO or the authoritative figure in your own lane now. A lot of you have been having issues with authority figures. There's always like a boss in the job or somebody that just wants to one-up you in the space, or like somebody that you work with ends up being shady or tries to gaslight you, or like petty arguments. You're now becoming the teacher and the mentor and the leader in your own social group, your own community. You're probably building a new community right now, and you're seeing the importance of that. So like you being around a new environment or a new community or having new conversations, your mind is now becoming sharper and your intuition is becoming your weapon now. Like if you're not around friends who are doing it or in a space where you want to aspire to be, you're definitely doing that. And this transit, this month, is making you eliminate these people that keep you in a low vibration. This inner teacher is currently screaming for you to be brutally honest with yourself. This is the 10th house energy placement in your chart, because that's a Capricorn energy. Like, I need to build this. So like, what needs to go? Because this is in the way of what I'm building. I want this to be wrapped up. I want this out of my new timeline, my new building, my new project, my new team, my new business. Don't ask for permission, as I said, to change and shift. You're moving from the asking questions and into like feeling unsure to being the leader, to being visible. Like you probably were used to being the student in groups or group settings where it was easy for you to like sit back and not say nothing. Now you're going to be bold with your ideas. It's making me really step into this role even more with confidence, because I know who I am. I know why I'm here, and I don't have to fit in with everyone else. I want to teach everyone else on my platform how I have been working with the planets, how I've been working with this energy, and what I've been doing, and here are the next steps to manifest this for yourself. So your intelligence is commanding you to level up and be direct and be clear in your communication and like what you want. This connection right now is high voltage with Mars being in Capricorn, fueling a ninth house theme, which is publishing, podcasting, writing, or using the right resources to write these like dynamic letters to get what you need, or emails. But be mindful, because it's in Sagittarius. You can be overlooking things, not seeing the details, but you see the long-term goal. This isn't that cheap, fast energy that burns out. This is the direct, controlled fire. You are likely to receive an invitation soon. Okay, write this down. Or a sudden burst of courage to travel or change your path, or initiate or plan or launch that project you've been procrastinating on, that idea that you have been procrastinating on. You don't have to leave your current situation yet if you haven't, but you are moving strategically and stealth. And you're going from the planning stages to like actual physical pursuit. I'm just going to send this email. I'm just going to launch this project. I'm going to be more intentional. Like, I wrote what I was going to say down. I pre-shuffled. I checked the astrology. I'd rather do it that way. So it's like really direct and clear. But at the same time, I'm more intentional with how I'm communicating. The vision is no longer a dream. It's a chase. Mars and this creative passion are joining forces with Venus in Capricorn. So like, you are just really drawn to like your ambitions and your goals right now, and getting things done and clearing people out of the way. It's crossing over your community in the 11th house. This is an alignment where like your engine for authenticity is making you become more of your own authority, or you taking authority in things that you want to share or communicate. And there's a saying, remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. You're going to embody that energy this month. You are. You're going to see that the changes that you have been making, and if you haven't made that, I hope this video inspires you to like get an LLC, or if you don't have the LLC, launch that website, speak to whoever you need to speak to, book a reading with me. You're done with the draining conversations, the low vibrational conversations, the conversations that don't have depth, and you are done fighting the petty battles with people, or dealing with people, like I said, who gaslight your energy from their energy. Your battle now is your legacy that you're going to build, and not allowing anyone in your path to get in that way. Damn, is this how it feels to be a Capricorn or Earth sign? Because I just have no thoughts of anyone that I used to overthink about before, or things that I don't have. And now I'm in this energy of what's next, what's ahead, how can I help? And you cut off the noise and align with people who respect your ambition, and which is where I'm at right now. I got advice today to say something more dynamic and truthful about why I'm switching. And it's like, oh yeah, I don't need to play it small. So stop watering something that's dead, raise your prices, apply for that job, launch that project, eliminate people on your team who are bringing you down or holding you back. You don't wait, okay? So just the pain in pulling away or out of that deep rooted, like, this feels safe. Once it's out, that pain stops instantly. I will say this to you. This is literally like what I've been experiencing since I've left Seattle, where my energy, like my shoulders were tight. I had this knot in my stomach. I was nervous. I was scared. The fear was in my stomach. It was somatization. It was like in my body. Here I've been moving my energy. I've been getting outside. I've been creating. I've been eating again. Like, my mind is clear. My mind is sharp. I'm having like intellectual conversations through the moments where my mind might take me in a space where it's bringing me down. So, but now I'm feeling sharp. I'm feeling so much more strength. And I'm like zooming out of seeing what was keeping me down. So it's like, I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm not going to engage in this. I'm not going to allow these people to mess with my energy because it's going to take my focus off like what I see I can build. I had to hold ground, changing my website, raising my prices, and I had to wait and wait. And it's been like almost 2 weeks. But today it reminded me that, okay, this is what it feels like when you don't fold. This is what it feels like when you don't give in. Sale, sale at the price that I want. I updated my policies. I changed my verbiage. I made sure I went through everything that needed to be clean so that way I don't have any money leaks. Finally have this step into the shift, next steps. And I need you to grab a piece of paper, a pen, and write this down. I want you to do this. Step 1, as we close this download and pay attention to the shift in the atmosphere with the energy around you, the social circles, the toxic colleagues or collaborations, the moon is packing their bags or your bags. Your mind is leaving the steady, grounded earth energy to enter into this electric, fast-moving air energy, moon in Gemini, for the next 2.5 days. This is your final activation before the full moon in Cancer. Using this closing ritual to manifest this energy step by step, you are going to move through this transit and through this month. Your authority figure, yourself, your inner teacher is taking you in this direction. Step 2, ground the vision. Take the stability you felt during the last day and a half and lock it into your nervous system. Lock that feeling, lock that experience into your nervous system. This is what it feels like. So now I know what it feels like. Now you know what it feels like to have that scary moment. You witness yourself moving through these level up levels where you're eliminating people and you see how much better you feel. You see how sharp your mind starts to get. The physical safety is the foundation of your empire. Carry this unshakable, unbothered peace into the next 2 days. Okay, this is 3 days, a 3-day manifestation. Step 4, the actionable master plan of all, communication. This is where it gets tricky. Mercury is in Sagittarius. It's very blunt. So it's like, if you don't know something, ask. If you need advice, ask. Using your connections as interdependence to build your empire, because remember, you're surrounding yourself with people that can help you in real time and not waste your time. I hope this reading resonates. Please let me know if you like this style. Namaste.